Hey there, drama lovers, welcome back to the K-pop arcade channel. In the early hours of a cool spring morning, the world seemed hushed, as though holding its breath in anticipation. Pale sunlight filtered through the curtains of countless bedrooms and hotel suites, casting gentle gold across sleeping faces. Somewhere among them, Jungkook, the youngest member of a phenomenon known as BTS, lay still, enveloped in a cocoon of soft linen and fading dreams. Outside his window, the city was beginning to stir. Distant sirens, the hum of taxi engines, and the faint chatter of early risers. For Jungkook, this dawn was no ordinary awakening. It carried with it the weight of expectation and the thrill of possibility. In recent days, his name had erupted across the digital sphere, trending on X with more than 400,000 mentions, scoring a perfect 100 on Google Trends worldwide. Internet algorithms buzzed with data points, likes, shares, reposts. Yet beneath the abstraction of numbers and metrics, there was something far more intimate, something deeply human at play. Long before the world awoke, a subtle energy pulsed through online communities. Messages flickered across group chats, carrying cryptic hints: something's coming. I can feel it in every heartbeat. That collective pulse built a shared anticipation, a digital drumbeat that resonated from Seoul to Sao Paulo. Curiosity became a gentle tide, drawing millions toward one name, Jungkook. On social media, a hushed poetry emerged. At Starlet_Dreamer Pen, in the quiet spaces between notes, I hear you breathing. At Lost_in_Vibes shared a short film of shadows dancing to his song, a tribute woven from dusk and dawn. Even those less familiar with his work paused to explore, drawn in by the swell of emotion that seemed to hover in the air. We follow him now into a quiet cafe bathed in morning light. A single table by the window holds a simple breakfast, a steaming cup of coffee, a fresh croissant, and a small notebook inscribed with delicate handwriting. Jungkook traces the letters on the cover before opening it, as if seeking guidance from words he himself had written months ago. He sips cautiously, his gaze drifting to the streets beyond, where fans gather, their eyes bright with excitement and phones poised like sentinels. Among the gathering crowd is May, a devoted fan who traveled hundreds of miles for this moment. I've followed Jungkook's journey for as long as I can remember, she whispers, voice trembling. Watching him grow, hearing his voice, seeing his passion, it's like watching a star being born. Her sentiment ripples through the crowd, a shared heartbeat of admiration that transcends borders and languages. It is here that a small, unassuming moment unfolds, one that would ignite a wave of affection across the world. A young barista, unaware of the magnitude of her actions, sets down an extra coffee for Jungkook, a simple gesture of kindness in the midst of a chaotic morning. Their eyes meet briefly, an unspoken exchange of gratitude and warmth. In that second, something changes, not only for Jungkook but for everyone watching through glowing screens. Did you see his smile? Asks Ravi, a fan from Mumbai, his voice cracking with emotion as he recounts the scene to fellow fans online. It was like sunrise breaking through clouds. Across continents, clips of that smile circulate, slow-motion edits, close-up filters, fan art. Each rendition adds a layer of narrative, transforming a fleeting moment into a timeless memory. Amid the buzz, a small boy named Kai, no older than 7, approached his grandmother's phone. He tapped a clip of Jungkook singing and his eyes widened. "Grandma, listen," he squeaked. She watched as his face lit up, pure wonder reflecting in his gaze. "That voice," she murmured, "it's like a river carving its path, soft but unstoppable." Across generations, the spark ignited. Later, Drive, Asha Mehra, a digital culture researcher, observed the phenomenon unfolding. In a brief online interview, she noted, "We are witnessing a rare event, organic, borderless, and deeply human. It shows us that even in a world of data points, genuine emotion remains the most powerful force." Her words, shared by news outlets and fan blogs alike, added a layer of depth to the unfolding story. As the day unfolds, Jungkook steps onto a modest stage in a local community center, invited to share a few words about his artistic journey. He speaks softly, recounting how music saved him on dark nights, how each note carries his hopes and fears. He shares anecdotes about long recording sessions, the pressure of perfection, and the simple joy of creating something that moves people. His voice trembles with authenticity, bridging the distance between idol and audience. A hush falls over the room as he closes by reading a passage from his notebook. In every heartbeat, there is a melody waiting to be discovered. And in every soul, a story yearning to be heard. The words linger in the silent space, weaving feelings of reflection and connection. Fans around the world echo them in subtitles, translations, and heartfelt comments. It's as if he's writing directly into our hearts. Read one tweet. Backstage, after the community center event, Jungkook wandered onto a deserted rooftop under a vast night sky. Neon lights from the cityscape stretched like constellations across his view. He opened his notebook again, writing a few lines of melody inspired by the day's gentleness. In that solitary act, he found solace in creation. By evening, the digital world was alight once more. Hashtags flooded timelines. Hashtag SNS King Jungkook. Hashtag Golden Maknae Forever. Hashtag We Miss You Jungkook. Voices from Brazil to Indonesia to the United States joined in a global chorus of emotion. Data dashboards registered surges in engagement. Yet beyond the numbers, there was a collective experience. The warmth of unity, the shared recognition of beauty and simplicity. Fans on X later shared photos of that rooftop scene. There he is, pen in hand, heart on paper, one post read. Another captioned a picture. Even when unseen, his artistry speaks volumes. These interpretations became part of the narrative, a shared tapestry of perspective. As the narrative thread tightened toward its end, the emotional arc reached its highest point. We had been led from whispered anticipation, through a tender exchange of kindness, to the overflow of global admiration. We reflected on the power within a fleeting smile, a heartfelt word, a moment of creative solitude. And then, as all stories must, this one arrived at hope. From the cafe's gentle morning to the rooftop's starlit promise, Jungkook's journey reminded us that even the smallest gestures can ripple outward, transforming lives we may never meet. So, whether you wake up to trending alerts or find beauty in silence, remember this: your own moments of kindness and creativity hold untapped strength. In every quiet act and every honest song, there lies the potential to become someone's guiding light. Today, we follow Jungkook's melody. Tomorrow, may we share our own.